What's quack-a-lacking, guys? I'm the Duck Quack here, and welcome back to another episode on our Trade to Glory series. Now, this is going to be a bit of a shorter episode, but a lot of stuff has happened over the last couple of days, so there's a lot of stuff to go over with you guys and discuss. Now, if you watch my content, you'll know that I always recommend doing your research, being smart with investments, and selling off hype. These are some rules that I've broke in every way possible over the last day. And because of it, it's resulted in a loss. And we have lost maybe 40,000 coins. So, yesterday you'll remember that the Serie A Squad Builder Challenge was released for Higuain. Now, the rumours came out about this about 4 or 5 hours before. So I assumed it was going to be very similar to the Liga BBVA Squad Builder Challenge, whereas some teams you'd need a higher rating. So as you can see, we picked up a load of Dzekos, we picked up some Tonellis from Napoli, and we picked up some inform Mandzukic. Now, up to the point where this event was released, I could have made a profit on these guys. I could have made 10,000 coins on Mandzukic, about 5,000 on Dzeko, and a couple of thousand on Tonelli. Instead, I thought I'd wait it out, see what happens, and we ended up losing 10,000 coins on every Mandzukic. We basically broke even on the Dzeko, so we got pretty lucky with that. We must have bought them at the perfect time. And with the Tonellis, it's pretty much the same. There wasn't much of a price difference, so we're going to break even on those. But the 3 or 4 Mandzukic we bought are going to lose us about 40,000 coins just from being reckless and making a stupid mistake. Now, that's not the only mistake I made. Obviously, we needed coins to buy these guys. And the way I raised those coins was by selling the Courtois we had. So we sold all of them for 36,000 coins apiece, and they are continuing to rise. Just like I said they would, just like I expected them to. But making stupid, in-the-moment decisions, we ended up getting rid of our good investments, picking up bad investments, and then losing money. A good side of this, though, is we did manage to sell our Jokovic's. They went for 66 and 63,000, making us around 20,000 coins profit each on average, so that got us back the 40,000 coins we lost. But still, we should be 40,000 coins richer than we currently are. Now, we've still got a few of these cards to sell. There's a couple in the club and a couple here, as you can see, which I'm going to get rid of over the next day. I'm just hoping they bounce back 1,000 coins or so. But as you can see on our transfer list as well, we've got 3 copies of Morata and about 7 copies of Sanson. Maybe 9 copies of Sanson. Now, the reason I'm picking these guys up is because the one to watch investing has been so good recently. Now, I've always sold the players on hype, and so many of them have got informs that I thought I'd do a bit more research this time. So Sanson has been playing incredibly well for Marseille. He's a CDM. He plays, a CM-CDM when he plays for them. So all he needs to do is have a solid game and maybe score a goal or grab a couple of assists, which I can see possible. Marseille play the lowest team in the league this weekend. Everyone's started investing in Payet. His price is driven up. But I'm just sitting here thinking, look at this guy's stats. If he gets an upgrade, he's going to be the 9-goal of Ligue 1, so he's going to be a massive price tag on his face. Based on this, I thought I'd pick up a load of him, and I'm also going to wait for the match to play out. If he's had a bad game at half-time and I can sell for a tiny bit of profit, I might consider doing that, but I can definitely see an inform happening for him sometime soon. Also, we picked up Morata. Now, we picked up 3 copies of him, like I said. The reason we've gone for Morata is, if we look back at Real Madrid's last couple of months, Benzema has been absolutely awful, whereas Morata has been putting in good, solid performances. If he starts getting the nod ahead of Benzema, then he's going to be a great investment. Not only will his price increase because he's starting, but because of the way he's playing and the size of the club he's playing for, he's more than likely to pick up some goals. So that's why I've gone for him, and I may even pick up 1 more copy of him when some more of this sells. Right, guys, so the last thing I wanted to talk about in this episode is the Calcio Squad Builder Challenge. Now, a lot of you guys have been really annoyed because I'm not playing with full chem teams. I'm using my investments to build a team, and this is where this comes in. Now, Higuain is probably one of my favourite strikers on the game, and a 91 untradeable card is something I could use forever on this series. Now, completing the challenge, we can do it for about 250,000 coins, maybe cheaper, spending our time and bidding on players. The pack rewards are going to be fantastic. We should make back between 100 and 150,000 coins after we sell everything. So we're looking at worst case scenario of 100,000 coin cost for this huge Higuain. Now the question is, do we want to do this? Do we want to spend the coins getting this player? Or would we rather keep the coins and use them for investments? Now, with the packs we get, we could pull someone huge. There's so many packs. We've got mega packs in here. We've got huge packs in the rewards. If we get lucky, we could be flying, but we could be 100,000 coins down, like I said. I have already made a start on a couple of the clubs. Now, I made a video recently. I don't know if it'll be out yet. I'm not sure which one I'm releasing first. But I mentioned how cheap these silver players currently are. So we picked all of these guys up for, I think it was about 500 coins a piece. Some of them a little bit cheaper, like 200 here. Now, the silver player cards shouldn't be this cheap. The gold players have gone massively up. The silver players are massively down. And it's all going to change around because the silver players aren't going to be packed as much, whereas the gold players will. This is a good investment, even if we don't submit the team. But we've managed to get a premium silver players pack for about 4,500 coins. And it's the same with the second team I've done with Pescara. So we've completed this team. Oh, we might need the left wing still. But we picked up some really, really cheap golds that we needed. About 500 coins a piece again. And we picked up all the silver players for about 450, 500. The left back was the expensive one. We picked him up for 2,600 coins. If we look on the market now for him, he is going for, we can already make a profit on this guy as well. So the player prices are already starting to increase. So you guys have to decide on this one. Do we go for Higuain and take a gamble with the packs? Or do we just sell off these players and play it safe? Personally, I'd really like to have Higuain. We'd build some really sweet hybrid around him and Jonas or something and make it really interesting. And we'd have a load more packs to open, which is always fun. So as you saw, something just sold on our transfer list. So what that's going to do is I have decided I am going to pick up one more Morata. And you can see I was looking at him before. 39,000 coins with a Hunter card. That seems like an absolute bargain to me. Let's grab that one. We'll pop him on our transfer list. That gives us 5 Moratas. It gives us about 9 or 10 Sansons. So we are all set for the weekend. We've just got to hope our players have a big game in this now. So guys, as I said before, let me know down below. Do we go for Higuain? Do we go for someone completely different? Do we go for Giovinco? We need someone to build a team round. We've got to choose one of these leagues. Higuain just looks like the most fun because the packs will give us such variety. Mega packs and Prime Gold Players packs, and we could pack anyone. It could be insane. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching this series and supporting me on it. If you are still enjoying it, if you could drop a like. Any questions, drop down below as well. And if you're new, subscribe. That'd be absolutely incredible.